He's pulling out all of the stops. He's pulling out all of the stops. Pulling out all of the stops. Have you heard this one? Maybe not, but maybe so. If somebody's pulling out all of the stops about something, it means basically they're doing everything possible to succeed or to win at something. They're preparing themselves 100% and fully, right? They're pulling out of all of the stops, right? They're sparing no expense. They're doing everything they can to succeed this time. They're pulling out all of the stops. It's used in sports a lot. That's where I've heard it the most. They're pulling out all of the stops to win this one. Professional wrestling, obviously, and fighting. Even team sports, right? They're pulling out all of the stops to win. They're doing everything they can to win, or they're doing everything they can to succeed. In business as well, right? You're sparing no expense. That's another good expression. They're sparing no expense. They're doing whatever it takes to win or to succeed. They're pulling out of the stops. But why do we say pulling out? To pull out. That's a phrasal verb. What does it mean to pull out? Well, if you have a stop sign, it's really easy to picture, right? If you have a stop sign as you're driving, right? You have a stop sign. A stop sign is planted into the ground. If you're pulling out all the stops, you're pulling out the stop sign. You're not pulling out the stop, you're pulling out the stop sign. You're taking it, you're pulling it out of the ground, right? Pulling out all the stops. So, move that to language or the metaphor, right? If you're in a race or you're taking different routes, somebody's driving. If you have somebody to go in front, pull out all of the stop signs, then I don't have to stop at the stop signs at the intersections. So you pull out all of the stops so you can go without stopping, to go continuously, hard. He was pulling out all of the stops to win this week. He's pulling out all of the stops. Our timeline is coming up. Our deadline is coming up. We have to pull out all of the stops to finish on time. Our deadline is coming up. We have to pull out all of the stops to finish on time, right? We have to do anything that it takes to succeed or to win. They're pulling out all the stops. Use that. Picture it in your head. It makes sense, and you'll remember it. I'll see you next time.